Hi, Lior.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, I have some trouble using the Zoho forms. I've created a form using the system, and I created by using a template form. It's called the client's details, and then I edit it. Okay. But when I want to attach it to send an email to a lead, I don't find it in the form links in the email.
Not sure I understand what to do. Tell me what to do. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Create a new form template. Yep. Okay. From template. The second one, client details. Okay. And I just edit it, change it a bit, okay?
Okay, and so let's say I changed it. What's next?
Okay, now I want to use it to send it to a lead, okay? When I go to the...
So one second, slowly. So if someone is filling this form, you want this form to be sent to your client?
Yes, I make the integration, okay? I made the integration.
So you have the integration using the integration section?
Yes, okay. And now I want to send it to a lead, okay, to one of my leads. But I don't see it in the...
How do you want to send it to a lead?
I go to my CRM system.
Yes.
And I enter one of my leads, for example.
Yes.
And send email. And then I one moment. Should be an email open. But I don't see it.
Why do you want to see it here? It doesn't work like that. So the only way that you can send this form, the only way that you can send this form to a client is if you will go to the settings and you go to, they moved it here to the notification section. You create an email notification and you have here from, whatever it is. Then you have here the email of the client. Write in your form. And here you can select include submission in the body of the email. And that's really the only way that you can do it without code. With code, you have some options, but if we're talking without code, this is the best you can do.
Okay, so the email notification, but this I need to do for every email I send? This process?
No. This is a template. So once you set up one, every time that someone sends an email, a form, it will be sent to the email address that located here. Where is the email? Company name, company, department. Here. So the email that will be here, this is the email that they will get it. So if 100 people send this form and each one of them will have a different email, there will be 100 emails that will be sent to those people. Okay? The two who is going to receive the email is dependent on what there is in this field.
Of course. But if I'm now if I want to go to my CRM system, okay, and now I want to send an email to this lead, for example.
Okay.
So I don't see it's not. Why doesn't it show the email screen on your?
Maybe because of the share. Give me a second. Let me change the share. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here in my CRM, I have insert form link. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and then because I already have two additional forms that I do see here, but this specific form I cannot see. Maybe because it's a custom.
Okay, so you're not trying to send this form to a client. You're trying to send a link to the client to fill the form.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay. You're missing one thing. If you will go to your builder, okay, you will have one field in the advanced field named Zoho CRM. You will need to drag and drop it. You will need to connect it to the modules that you like to connect to.
Okay.
Okay. Usually it goes by the last name for the email. If you want to map some fields, which means fields from your CRM will go to the Zoho form, you can start mapping them here.
Autocomplete. Okay.
Yeah. And when you click on save, you do like that. Magic, it's happening. Done.
I will see it in the add link. I see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
One additional question: if I want to add a logo to this, my logo to this form, is it possible?
Yes. You go to settings.
Yes.
And by the way, Zoho changed the design of Zoho forms, which I had to remove my courses online because they are with the old design. So I'm recreating those courses again. So it's it's really great. The logo, where is it? It used to be on the top. Let me show you a different way. So you can go to themes. You can click on customize form.
Yes.
And you have here the banner. Yeah, here.
Ah, it's a banner. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So this is where you click. It needs to be also a relatively small picture, right? Because otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
And that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So Daniel is asking, just noticed that 4 templates for the new Canvas builder are now available. Great. Do you know if more templates are to come? I don't know. I never saw it, but let's go to the Canvas builder. Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I'm sure that Zoho will add more templates, but that's very cool. I didn't even see it. That's beautiful. Yeah, so thank you, Daniel, for sharing this information. Fantastic. And I am sure that that they will have more templates. Yeah, but very, very cool. Justus, how are you?
I'm great, Lior. How are you doing?
Good, my friend. Good. Happy to see you on this webinar.
It's great to be here. Finally live.
You have a very good question, and let me know if what I'm explaining is really what you're asking.
Okay.
So you have right now, you have multiple leads in the process.
Yes.
But at some point, those leads will be converted to deals.
Yes.
And then you don't really have a view of how many leads were converted because you don't have the leads anymore.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a common problem that we have with Zoho in general, but I think that they are working on it. There is only one report or 2 reports. Let me just check now. Not reported hours. Where are my reports? Here. So if you go to deals, convert, let's go to all report. Yeah, so you have lead conversion, you have few reports, more than one. So you have few reports, but this is the one that you're probably looking for. It's converted leads. Now, it's a report that you cannot do much with it. You see, if you're going to edit, you cannot really do much. You can just change what kind of fields and also change the type of report. So you don't have much access to it, and that will show you all your conversions. But that's the only thing you can do. If you want to dive really deep into conversion, you will need to create a small feature that every time that the lead is being created or edited, it will push the information to Zoho Analytics. And Zoho Analytics will be used as a database to store all those leads. And then you can see also the history, also the one that were converted. That's the only way. But start with the free option, which is the converted leads report.
And once they're converted, how do you know how many of those are won?
You have good questions. Not sure I have the answers. All the area of converted is not that great, but I do see a stage in the same report. So yeah, so you can see in the stage.
Okay.
Let's try to go to one of those deals. First name, last name. That's contacts. That's the leads. This is also the leads. Let's try also to have the deal name. Yeah, we have the deal name. Yeah, it's empty. I don't know what to tell you. The only way that we found to work with the converted leads in an efficient way was to create a mechanism that is pushing the information to analytics. I don't have any other news for you. Just try to play with this report, and whatever you get, you get.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I think I'll just use that report, and we'll just monitor how many are converted here.
That will give you the conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will give you the conversion. No problem about it. The only question is if you can get also the stages and so on. This is a test system, so we might lose the stages and the deal because those probably were deleted. But try to play with it.
Or is it maybe these ones were converted to contacts and not to deals?
Maybe it's just it might be missing the information. The report is accurate, but you don't have much control on what to do with it because it's just limited. You see, you don't have filters, you don't have much to do here.
Okay.
I also understand why Zoho blocked it. It's because of the relationship between all of them. And if you start to play with the filters, you can lose the relationship, and then the report would not be accurate.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, Leo, thanks a lot.
We want to create a workflow that is triggered when a form is filled with requirements by one of the user types to be sent to a second user type, seller, to enter a cost. How would you do this? So this is a relatively complicated thing to do. Ralph, I can give you the high level, but I'm not going to do it. Ralph, are you with me?
Yeah. Hi, Lior. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Good. Okay. So let's open Draw.io. I will give you the logic of what needs to be done, but we are not going to dive into it because it will burn the session.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have here, probably, you have the CRM. Is it the lead system? From which module you want to send the form?
Yeah, to the leads.
Fantastic. So you have here a lead that is in the CRM.
Yeah.
From the lead, you are going to you're sending a link the form, right?
Yeah, but the key thing is that there are two user types.
Okay. Fine.
From form A, yeah, that's it.
Yep. So this is going like that.
Yeah.
Then you have submit form A to the CRM, right?
Yeah, correct.
Then you have a workflow that sends form B. Yes?
Yes, exactly.
And from here, you have workflow, process form B, take action.
Okay.
Is that making sense?
Yes, yes.
So this is what you need to do.
So there's
It's
two
just
workflows.
you have one workflow that is processing form A and sends form B, and one that two workflows, two forms,
Okay. And
four integrations.
do you think we need to make custom modules, or should we make the form A a deal, as in the opportunity module?
It's up to you. It's up to you. I don't know your business logic, right? Because I don't know what we're talking about, but in the high level, that's what needs to be done. If you are staying on the same module, it will be easier for you, because once you're in the same module, it's relatively easy. When you will need to jump between modules, it might be more challenging for you.
Okay.
So maybe you like to stay on the lead all the way, and whenever this process ends, then you convert to a deal.
Right. Yeah.
Okay?
Perfect.
It will be just simpler.
Thanks a lot, Lior.
No problem, Ralph. I also want you to check what we did here. It's very common that people will try to have some kind of an automation or some kind of a process, and they will not be able to do it. And it's not because they don't know how to use Zoho as a tool. It's because they don't have the process in front of them. In the workshop that we had this week, some of the time was spent in trying to teach the logic of how to construct a workflow or a blueprint. And that is a relatively different approach. Most of the approaches to teach workflows and blueprints is the technicality of what the tool can do. But we try to do it in a different way, and it was very successful. So I think you can take from that the approach. So when you're trying to create a solution or automation or anything that is the brain is overwhelmed and you cannot have a clear path from point A to point B, put it on Draw.io. It's a free tool, and just start to lay out the process in the high level until the point that you understand what you need to do, and only then go to the tool. But that's I think a very useful way to get shit done. Okay. Trevor is asking, how would you scrub the FTC National Do Not Call Registry list with leads coming into the CRM? That's a good question. I have the solution for you. Okay. Trevor.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Very good. Very good. Good to have you here. Okay, so see, my friend, what you can do. So I don't know of any existing integration with Zoho for, you're in Canada, right?
Seattle.
Seattle, okay. So I don't know of any integration of the do not call list with Zoho, but this is probably what I would do. So first of all, I would go to the modules and fields, and I will create a new module, and I will call it do not call list. It will have here, probably it's only 4 numbers, right? You don't have the names of the people.
Correct.
Okay. So I will remove all the junk that is unnecessary, and eventually I will have only here just the phone number, okay? And we'll click on done. Come on, Zoho, wake up. Okay, very good. So now you have a module. This module is do not call list, and the only field that we care about will be the phone number. Are you with me until now?
Yes.
Then I'm going to the import and starting to import. Probably you have it in Excel, right?
There's only 2 formats. It's a flat text file or an XML tagged file.
Flat file will work because it's a CSV. So the flat file, you can click here, you can import, and you can do 30,000 on each import. If it's 1 second, just 5,000? No, I did 30. You can import up to 5,000 record through Excel to import more. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can do 30,000 using a CSV. And I don't know how many you should have, but if you have lots of them, just slice those files to 30,000 each and import them to from here. Now, at that point, you will have in the do not call list, you will have all the phone numbers in the system. And you can also go to the do not call list. And you can also mark the phone number as do not allow duplicate values. So if you're importing the same list by mistake, it will not just bombard your list. It will be just an addition and not duplicate. Okay?
Yeah, I was wondering because there's about 230 million entries.
Let's see. US not call list API. FTC for developers. Okay, so probably what you will need to do is to have a developer that will search for you if there is an existing API, or you can do it yourself. I do see that there is an API. Try to sign up and have access to it. And whenever you have access to it, the idea is that when, first of all, run over your existing leads, shoot API for each one of them, and have some kind of, in the lead system, you have the opt-out somewhere. Yeah, you see you have the email opt-out. Have another one that will be the phone opt-out. And every time that you have a new lead coming in, it will run a query to this API. And then if the phone exists in their list, then it will just check it as opt-out.
Okay, great. That makes perfect sense. Gotcha.
Okay. And the last thing is, in the lead system, you will have a view, and the view, it will be active numbers, whatever it is. And then it will be here, the phone opt-out will not be selected. So if it's selected, it will not be part of this view. And then you have a full solution.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay, very good, my friend. Fantastic. Okay. Let's proceed. Next point. Tonya. Let's open Tonya's mic. Tonya, here you are. Perfect. Okay. So Tonya, been using books only. I assume it's Zoho Books, but I am planning a phase before syncing customers to CRM for the first time. In books customers, I have 2 account types, student and school. Is it best to keep both accounts in CRM or okay? In general, I can recommend you to start your journey from CRM and not from books. The main reason is that Zoho CRM is the hub of everything. That's supposed to be your main place. Once your CRM is perfect, this is when you create the integration with Zoho Books. I wouldn't do it backwards. So that's my personal opinion. Now, if you're already in this journey and you want to push to CRM, I would create in CRM the same account type, student and school, whatever it is, and then using the sync. And let me show you where it is. So under Marketplace, you go to Zoho, and then you have the Zoho Finance Suite. And from here, under the accounts and the contacts, you click on the settings. And from here, you will have the accounts in CRM, the accounts, contacts, where is it? Yeah. So you will have the fields from Zoho Finance, which is Zoho Books, you will have in CRM, and you will just need to map them that they will correlate. And then when you will initiate the sync, then the information will be synced between the 2 places. I hope I was able to help you. Daniel is asking how to search for clients with phone numbers. Have difficulties to find when they're okay. So let me go here. Now, Daniel is raising a good question. So let's say that I have here, this is record number 1. If I am searching the exact number, let's see if I'm getting it. I'm not getting it. That's interesting. Now I am getting it. Yeah. So with Zoho, for example, because the Zoho understands that the phone field can be written like that, or it can be with dashes and slashes, whatever. When you're searching for a phone number, it will search for most of the common variations. So it should show you. Usually it should show you. Now, in case that you have problems with it, this is what we did on our side. So when a phone number is coming to my system, there is a small script. I also shared this script on YouTube. There is one of my SMS videos. I shared the script that is trimming the phone number. So when a new record is being created or the phone is being edited, basically I'm trimming everything. So you have something like that. So it doesn't matter what the client enters or my employee, I will always trim the entire number, and that's what you will see. So it's a very short function and a very small workflow that's supposed to trigger it. And I don't really remember on which YouTube I have it, but it's one of my YouTubes. And I recommend you all to do it because then you have consistency across your system, and you can also search with no problem on all your phone numbers. So it's very cool. Ralph is asking how can he join the next workshop. So if you go to amazingbusinessresults.com and you go to the Zoho CRM Automation Workshop, this is where you will see the next workshop. So the next one will be April 5th, I think. Yeah. So this is the next available workshop. If you like to know automation, probably this is what you need to do. In the Zoho Books and CRM Sync, what if the account exists in both systems independently? So Zoho will try to find if the account name is identical. If it's identical, it will not create duplication. If it's not identical, it will create duplication. So that's as far as I know about how this sync works. I can also tell you that I did see lots of times that I did see duplications of the same name. So again, in theory, it's not supposed to happen, but sometimes it's happening. Daniel is asking, in the lead record under email, by default, the emails of me are showed. Is there possibility to see all emails? Yes, so let me show you what Daniel is saying, which is also, it's true. I don't have too many here that is real emails, but when you go to emails, you have the mails. In the old view, you had here a way to filter your emails, which is system emails or the emails that you sent. But now in the new view, I can see just mails. I don't see the ability to sort it. So Daniel, just wait for this new view to come, and you will be able to see all the emails without just yours. So that's something that was fixed in the new version. While we're waiting, I can tell you that now when Zoho are doing all those changes, I will need to redo my CRM course. The only problem that I cannot start to redo my Zoho CRM course is because more design changes are coming to Zoho. So if I will do the course right now, I will start creating it. I will need to recreate it before I even release it. So I'm really trapped. So this is why I did not start the new one. And with Zoho Forms, I am planning to finish it probably by end of next week, and then I will offer my course again for new students. But right now there is no way to buy the course because I removed it. Chris is asking, how do you get the new version? So you have two options. One, you can ask your Zoho partner to connect with Zoho and ask him to give you this new version, or you can connect with Zoho support and ask them to get the new updated version, or you just wait, and in a few weeks you will also get this new version. So this is really how it goes, those three options. Okay, guys, we have a short day today. Have another question? Oh, thanks. Okay, fantastic. So guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. Keep safe. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.